Hi everyone, I'm Joe Stoebenau. Welcome to my channel, Joe Stoe Guitar. Today we're going to be working on the great song Horse with No Name. Now this came out in 1971 by the band America. It was a big hit then, and it's still a very popular song today, especially among guitar players because it's so easy to play. In fact, you can play it with 2 chords and 2 fingers, and that's all you need. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so that's all you need to know for the song, Horse with No Name. And so we're going to start out with an E minor chord. You probably know that one already, but if you don't, I'm putting my second finger on the 5th string at the 2nd fret. I'm putting my ring finger, my 3rd finger, on the 4th string, also at the 2nd fret. And that's it. And we strum all 6 strings. You can check them for dead notes, which I just simply pick each one individually. And make sure, just to make sure you don't have any dead notes like a sound like that. That's no good. So you want to make sure you don't have any dead notes and you're up on your fingertips. Strum all 6 strings. That's the first chord. We're halfway there. That's the E minor chord. Now the next chord is kind of funny. It looks like this, and what it is, it's a form of a D chord, a D major chord. It's actually a D. The official theory term is it's a D6/9 chord over F sharp. So it has the 3rd in the bass. So what we're going to do, let's go back to our E minor chord here just for a quick second. We're going to simply move our 2nd finger up 1 string toward the ceiling. So that's going to go up to here, up to the 6th string. So now our 2nd finger is on the 6th string of the 2nd fret. And now our ring finger, our 3rd finger, is going to go towards the floor 1 string. So you just move that over to here. So now your 3rd finger is on the 3rd string at the 2nd fret. And you can strum all 6 strings. That's kind of a funny sounding chord. But instead of calling it a D6/9 over F sharp, we're just going to call it, for the sake of this video, we're just going to call it a D chord. Alright? So you don't have to get bogged down into theory just yet. Okay. So basically, we go from the E minor chord, and then just 1 finger goes to the ceiling, 1 finger goes toward the floor, 1 string, and you have your D chord. Okay, so that's the strumming pattern for Horse with No Name. Now I'm going to break it down into 2 sections because each chord has its own strumming pattern. So let's start with the first one, the E minor chord, and that's going to be this chord. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strike the 6th string first, and then I'm going to go down across all 6 strings, and then come back up, strike that 6th string again, and then I'm going to go up, down, up. Okay, so it's 6th string, down, up, 6th string, up, down, up. So it might be helpful if you write this down, and then that way you won't get it turned around in your head as you're practicing it. Okay, so I'll go a little faster. E, down, up, your E string, up, down, up, E string, down, sorry I messed up there. E string, down, up, your low E string, up, down, up. Okay, so that's what that should be. Now a little bit faster. As you get a little quicker with it, then it starts to make a little more sense. You know, I just had a thought. One of the things you don't want to do is play too hard on this song. You don't want to have, because the song has a lighter feel to it. And don't forget, the vocals are the most important part of this song, especially with only 2 chords. The vocals, the words are the most interesting part of this song. So, nice light touch. Got a little messed up there. So that's the E minor chord. Now don't forget, write down those down, ups, downs, and then that way you'll have it and you can look at it and as you're practicing it. Now the D chord is a little, not necessarily trickier, it's just different. So what that is I'm going to strike my low string again, and then I'm going to come up, and I'm going to slap my hand down onto the strings. And can you hear that? So what I'm doing is I'm hitting my hand down onto the strings hard enough that you can hear my the strings hitting the metal frets, and it makes that metallic sound. So now I'm not punching the guitar or anything like that. I'm just forcefully putting my hand down onto the strings, but not so much that I'm going to break anything. So I'm using the fleshy part of my hand here. Okay, the back, kind of the heel of your hand. That's kind of what I'm using on that. Okay, so I also demonstrated this technique in the Stand By Me video, if you look at that as well. So to start over on that again, I come down on the low E string, up, slap, up, slap, up, down, up. Okay, so that's hit the low E string, up, slap, up, down, up. So that's how it should sound. Up, up. And then put them together. Okay, so now when you're practicing this, don't worry about getting turned around in the strumming. Don't stop, but try to get back onto the strumming pattern the next time that chord comes around. Now, it'll help you if you just practice each chord by itself. So practice the E minor strumming pattern all by itself and get that down, a little bit quicker, and then doesn't have to be full speed. And then go to the D chord and practice that strumming, so that way you don't have to think about it so much in your head, and you can concentrate on getting to the next chord at the right time. Okay, so when you put the 2 chords together. So I suggest, work on the strumming part of this, maybe at least 10-15 minutes every day, and I'll bet you by the end of the week you have a good handle on it. Okay, so Alright, well that's A Horse with No Name. So if you like this lesson, please hit the like button, leave a comment down in the comment section below. Let me know what songs that you want to work on, and I'll try to post a video of that as well. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, ring the bell so you'll be notified when I come out with new videos, and I'll see you on the next video.